Welcome back to Auto Profit Daily, and now we're going to take a look at the last part of our email content, the close, or I also call it the catch sometimes. This is the final part of the email where we're really going to try and convince them to click over and go to the product. What we want the catch to do is to create massive action. We want people to take our offer. It's all about the clicks. So if you remember in the earlier module, when we talked about finding those platinum offers, we were picking offers that had a high EPC. Remember, EPC is earnings per click. So if we promote an offer that has an average earnings per click of $1, then every click that we send to the sales page is going to be worth $1 to us. Now that might not sound like much now, but consider if you have a list of 3,000 people and you get, I don't know, 600 people to just click through to the page, that could be $600 just from sending out one email. So we really want people to take massive action here. So the close is always going to come in the form of your PS. The postscript is the most read part of the email besides the hook. As I said in the last video, most people read the subject line, the hook, that first sentence, they'll skim the body, and as soon as they see a PS or a postscript, they're going to jump in and read that. So your PS needs to introduce a limited time offer for the product. It has to introduce some element of scarcity. Now what you don't want to do is lie to your subscribers. If there's no timer saying that it's going to expire in 3 days, you don't want to say, hey, this is going to expire in 3 days. You don't really want to do that. Instead, you can say, hey, I don't know if this is going to come down sometime soon, or this might not be up forever. Those kinds of scarcity are fine to introduce because a lot of marketers will take down their products after a while. Bonuses. This is also something that you want to mention in the postscript. Any bonuses that are going to be included, you want to introduce them here. Any bonuses that might be exclusive to you, maybe you're going to offer a bonus if they pick up a copy of the product, introduce that here as well. And finally, you're going to use another hook. So a different type of hook that you used at the start of the email, you want to introduce a second type of hook and use that as your final affiliate link to the actual offer. So let's go into that Word document. Let's write the postscript for that email and put together our close. And then we'll go ahead, move on to the next part of the training where we're going to actually send this out and use it as a live case study, and you can see exactly how well that performs. Let's jump in and take a look. Okay, so we're actually going to go in and put in our postscript here as our final close. Let's change this from catch to close just to make sure nobody else is confused. So the hook that I used here at the top of my email, this was the step-by-step hook, right? So I'm using 3 fail-proof steps that flipped a rookie marketer and filled his account with $250 paydays. This email shows you how to do it in 24 hours. So I don't want to use the same hook down here in the PS. I want to use a different hook. So before I actually start writing out that hook, I'm probably going to use the desire and plan one. I need to introduce those things that I talked about. So talking about scarcity, bonuses, encouraging people to take massive action. So what I'm going to do here is over on the sales page, I went and took a look at the bonuses here. Most people will give away some kind of bonuses, so there's actually a couple of really good ones here. There's an extra case study, free list explosion, build a list of qualified buyers, so how to actually build a list, that's pretty cool. And how to pay to play, have people pay you and build a list of 500 plus people. I love when anyone talks about how people will pay you to be on their list, so I'm gonna actually use that as a bonus. So let's go back to Word here. PS, so let's introduce scarcity actually before we do that. Now I've actually bought a lot of products from Kenny and Cam before, so I know that they usually take stuff down. So I'm going to put that in here. It's common for Kenny and Cam to take stuff down soon after they launch. So you'd better jump all over this. Actually, you better jump all over this before it goes away forever. It's common for Kenny and Cam to take stuff down soon after launch, so you better jump all this before it goes away forever. They're also going to throw in an amazing way where people will pay you. They're also going to throw in an amazing way where people will pay you. See, I haven't mentioned list building anywhere else in the body here, so I don't want to introduce that right now because people are going to be kind of thrown because I haven't talked about it, so I don't want to say that just yet. They're also going to throw in an amazing way where people will pay you to join, or people pay you to see the offers or see the crazy converting funnels pay you to get into the crazy converting funnels they're going to show you. So there we go. So there's our bonus. There's our scarcity. I'm actually going to go be a little bit cheeky. I'm going to add in another postscript. So postscript. And this is where we're going to use that extra hook here. So I'm going to use my desire and plan hook because that's my favorite one. So I need to create some desire, and then I need to show how the product is the ultimate way to get there. So let's go in, look, if you want to change your internet marketing, if you want to see some real results, I'm going to change this. I don't like it already, but if you want to see some real results from internet marketing and bank $250 paydays in just 24 hours using this case study and training, using these case studies, because there's more than one, using these case studies and training videos is the fastest way to get there. Look, if you want to see some real results from internet marketing, okay, so if you want to see $250 paydays in just 24 hours, look, if you want to see $250 paydays in just 24 hours, using these case studies and training videos is the fastest way to get there. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. That's going to be a link as well. Actually, no, let's change this. If you want to have, let's see, you've got to create that real desire, right? Seeing $250 paydays and having $250 paydays are two different things. So if you want to have $250 paydays in just 24 hours, using these case studies and training videos is the fastest way to get there. All right, so there we go. There's our close written. So we've just put together this whole email here over the past couple of videos. We did our subject line, we have our hook, we have our body put together, and we have our close. So I'm actually going to send this out to my list in a couple more videos once I show you how to put together the auto funnel. And doing all that together, we're really going to make sure that we have a ton of people open this up, and we'll see how many commissions we're able to grab. So go ahead, head into the next part of the training. I will see you in there, and we'll continue with Auto Profit Daily.